We have also partnered with Tony Fairhead and Lisa Hyde Miller with Childhood Food Solutions. This program provides food for students while they are out of school and do not have access to the school breakfast and lunch programs. Now listen to this statistic. This is just mind-blowing. Cincinnati has 46% of its children living in poverty. 46%, right here. These children have no way to change their own outcomes, which is where Childhood Food Solutions steps in. I would like to introduce Lisa Hyde Miller with Wallakenny Properties and Tony Fairhead to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. A little girl in 1970 through 1973 believed that mayonnaise and 2 slices of bread was a good meal, or believed that when her mother didn't eat and her 2 brothers would eat, that her mom was just trying to lose weight. I was that little girl in 1970 to 1973, until my dad came back from Vietnam, and then we had real meals and we had a house to live in. Childhood Food Solution began its work in 45225 that include North Fairmount, Millville, and the villages of Roe Hill, which is currently the 10th poorest of the 1,000 plus zip codes in the state of Ohio. The need responds to the food gaps left by the federal programs. The SNAP benefits runs out well before the end of the month, and they run out sooner than 180 days when there are no school meals available. Now, just looking at the villages of Roe Hill, from June 13th through August the 12th of 2016, free lunch in the community center. June 13th through the 30th, 522 kids came in to eat. June the 1st, July 1st, and July 5th through the 29th, 1,078 children came in to eat. August 1st through August the 12th, 605 kids came in to eat free lunch. CFS passed out on June 16th, 1,082 bags of food to children. June 21st, 608 bags of food to children. July the 18th, 1,831 bags of food to 916 children receiving 2 bags of food because they had 2 weeks left in the month of July. That totaled 5,726 sacks of food passed out in one community that we serve. Plus CFS, Summer Break campaign delivered 8,000 sacks of groceries to children in food insecure neighborhoods.
I met Lisa 11 years ago, and we wanted to end childhood hunger in zip code 45225, but we found that transportation is a huge problem. There are wonderful food pantries, but many of the children were not receiving food from the food pantries because mom didn't have a car or there was no one to take anyone to the food pantries. We found we were reaching only about 25% of the really neediest children through the food pantries. So we had to put sacks of food into the hands of children. This is actually one of our winter break sacks. This is what we'll be distributing for winter break. They'll be able to go out through the schools. But in the summer, during the long break, what we have to do is actually take the sacks to the children. And that's one of the things that Lisa and I work on a great deal.
Let me share a couple stories with you real quick. Teenage boys, ages 13 through 16, every day coming into the community center asking for breakfast bars or granola bars or even a piece of fruit because they missed the sacks that we were passing out to them when they attended Roe Hill School. Early morning time testing at Roe Hill School, 550 kids. The children are too late for free breakfast. And so we provide from CFS granola bars and cheese crackers and breakfast bars to the resource coordinator to give to the teachers so that the kids can have something to eat in the classroom. That way they do not have to worry about their stomach hurting. They can concentrate on their school tests. July 8th, 2016, Cincinnati Enquirer. Angela Green sits on her porch watching her 2 great-grandchildren play on the lawn. To her left is an 8-month-old Elijah sitting in the stroller, observing his great-grandmother. It's a normal day for Green, who helps support her 27-year-old grandson and 8-year-old great-grandson. During the day, she also babysits 2 other great-grandchildren. It would probably be hard work for some people, she says, but it comes natural for me. Food bags provided by CFS, as Tony has here, is a good service for Green, who lives in subsidized housing and survives on Social Security only. I don't have the means with a fixed income to buy those things, she says. Plus, these are all the things that the kids like. In closing, CFS serves children during the summer, the winter, spring break, and the last 2 weeks each month of the school years, providing families with children with a stock of filling, non-perishable food. That's why Angela Anno, Tony Forehead, and myself founded Childhood Food Solutions to provide food for non-school days. We are very excited about sharing what we do with you guys and pray that it will be duplicated across the wonderful city of Cincinnati, the state of Ohio, and beyond. Thank you for your support.